Chef Qlik Dork here, and I am so happy to welcome you to the Qlik MCP School of Agentic Awesomeness. As sous chefs here at the Cordon Green, we'll be working hard together in the kitchen, covering all the basic agentic food groups, learning how to plate your data with love. No microwaves here. Let's get cooking. Before I get started, let's make sure you're even in the right classroom. You see, on February 10th, Qlik released two distinctly different agentic solutions: Qlik Answers and Qlik MCP. Qlik Answers is kind of like the easy button for AI. Think of it as a simple chat interface to ask natural language questions within your Qlik Talent Cloud tenants about your unstructured and your structured data. Well, one of my close relatives, the Dork, 007 Dork, will be teaching you all about Qlik Answers. So if you were coming here expecting to learn about Qlik Answers, I'll give you a few minutes to collect your things, head down the street to the Q Division headquarters. First thing you should understand about Qlik MCP, now that we know you're in the right classroom, is that it is essentially a wrapper around your Qlik APIs. It exposes all the richness of our APIs to more of your staff, though, because it's a natural language interface, and we remove the requirement for them to know how to code. What may be hard to understand about this API wrapper functionality, sous chefs, is that it's invisible. No, not invisible like vaporware. It's invisible to you within your Qlik Talent Cloud tenant. You see it surfaced through the richness of large language model chats like Anthropic, Claude, or ChatGPT, or others. Basically, it's external to your Qlik Talent Cloud tenants. In this course, I'm going to be specifically focused into my sessions within the Claude interface just to keep everything consistent for you. The first set of APIs that you're going to see surface through some of our videos are going to be about your data products. We're going to use the APIs to your data products to basically begin flipping the development process upside down. You see, rather than building applications and waiting for the 8th and 9th days of the week to create a data dictionary and document your model, Chef Qlik Dork is going to demonstrate the value of starting with great ingredients like metadata, data quality, trust. In the videos, you'll see that we won't just be building dashboards. We're going to be serving up governance. With those trusted ingredients, sous chefs, we'll move on to learning how to build code with Qlik MCP, pushing down that code to your QlikSense ovens in a predictable and repeatable way, packing it full of metadata for complete development understanding and maintainability. So get your coding knives sharpened, sous chefs. You're going to find that these classes that include coding are going to be delicious. Now, other kitchens may just slap their pre-processed microwave concoctions on a tray. But here in the Cordon Green kitchens, we're going to learn how to automatically create and plate our creations using master dimensions and measures. Design your plates with Chef Qlik Dork's guidance, and add your own chef's kiss to every dish so that everything that comes out of your kitchen is exactly how your diners expect it. And with your diners in mind, Chef Qlik Dork's Cordon Green courses will help you learn how to present a dining story, not just numbers on a plate. Most analytics kitchens train their diners to order from a menu. But here at the Cordon Green, we do something radically different. We teach our diners how to become chief question officers. In all of the courses, you will learn how to design conversations, not just dashboards. Guide your diners from simple questions to critical thinking, and build analytics that invite exploration instead of just displaying answers. Because when your diners learn how to ask better questions, friends, they stop needing you to spoon feed them their answers. They stop ordering from your menu, and this is crazy, they start writing their own. Sous chefs, you'll learn many things in each and every course individually. But here's what will happen when you complete them all and step back and look at the paradigm shift that they actually cover. You may start wanting to learn how to use an AI tool to build things faster, but somewhere along the line, you're going to stop building applications and start orchestrating experiences. we'll explore more ways to keep pushing the Agentic MCP envelope. New ingredients, new techniques, new possibilities. Because here at the Cordon Green Kitchen, we will never stop innovating. Now, more than likely, you found this video and you're watching this right now from my Qlik community post that was called Welcome to the Qlik MCP, Cordon Green, a culinary school of agentic awesomeness. We've already discussed most of this, but what I wanted to do was kind of give you an overview of my courses. I'm going to say that my first courses, the 100s, are about knife skills and kitchen setup. It's things that you need to understand that you can then share with all of your users. The first two courses, 100 and 120, are basically how you define your personal secret sauce as a developer. How do you set your standard? 120 then continues on, how do you develop an organizational gold standard to ensure that all of the diners coming into your Qlik MCP kitchen are going to be getting the meal that they hope for. In course 125, I'm going to move on to talking about how to help you understand and set up defaults within your large language model chats to make sure that when you're asking questions, you can save those users time. They don't have to become prompt engineers to still get good results. And finally, one of the most important courses you may take is the role of a chief skills officer. Because fundamentally what you're going to see in these courses is that I believe it's not really about the AI as much as it's going to be about how you help your humans learn how to better interact with AI. In my 200 courses, I'm going to be helping you understand how to ask the right questions. Basically, even more so, I'm going to help you in course 200 learn how to stop asking questions and think about things as conversations. In course 210, I'm going to help you understand, because you can't necessarily see it from your tenant, how Qlik MCP, through a large language model chat like Claude, is actually really using a session on your Qlik Talent Cloud tenant. So you'll see as you make filter selections, or you know that you've got security involved, like section access, you're going to see that that is used just as easily. These courses are going to be fun. Course 220 is about context wars. I'm going to show you the context that Google has of the world, the context that large language models have, versus the context that human beings like you and your users have. I follow that up with what I call metacognitive analytics. Essentially, it's thinking about thinking. I want to help you understand how when you're asking questions, if you think you get a wrong answer, it may very well be the right answer. It just had a different context that you weren't thinking of. So I'm going to challenge you in this course to learn how to think about the way you're thinking and start challenging some of your perceptions. Finally, in my 200s, I'm going to wrap that up with a Chief Question Officer course. I've been talking about how I'm a Chief Question Officer for 2 years, and you may wonder what in the heck is that really all about, because maybe you didn't have a chance to ask me personally. So I'm going to walk you through that. I'm leaving room here, folks, for future courses that I'm going to develop on quick tips. And so these are going to be very small, short courses, more like the ones that Mike Tarallo might build for you. They're just showing you small little features as they come out, or when I get questions and comments in this post. In my 400s, I'm going to have these things. These are built about fusion cuisine. These are courses that are going to show you how to use Qlik MCP in connection with other functionality. And to that end, my first course is how you can create a Qlik application from a Snowflake OSI semantic view. No hand typing on your part. You're simply going to ask questions and design your development around that. As I shared in the intro, it is all about governance as well. So you're going to see how I can have a completely governed app created for me, which then provides me the opportunity to just start talking to my business users instead of worrying about hand typing aliases for fields. My 500 courses are going to be called the tasting menu, Basically, I'm going to be showcasing you the complete dining experience that you'll get within Qlik MCP. And the course that's out there right now, course 501, is how you can create a complete Qlik application from an existing data product. You simply start asking questions, and before you're going to get answers about data like, ooh, show me the sum of sales, you're going to need to find out, do you even have a trusted data product that you can get the answer from? Because why serve the answer 17 if that answer is coming from an application that was really created from a cocktail napkin that's hard-coded in an inline statement just to start testing other things in how to design screens. All right, all you little sous chefs, let's get ready to dig in. Keep those questions flowing and keep serving your data with love.